Hey, welcome to the channel. If you're watching this video, you probably have a gopher problem like I do. So I'm going to go over today making a bait station out of PVC pipe and fittings. I'll go over the cost of that. Later on when we get to the field, I'm going to go over deploying it and putting the poison in. This is all new to me. I've never tried it. I looked around on YouTube. I didn't see too many videos of guys actually deploying them and how they work. So hopefully this will help you. I hope it helps me. Materials, you're going to need 4-inch PVC. This is a cap. You're going to need 2-foot long chunks of pipe. It's just sewer drain line pipe. And you're going to need a T. Just a regular T. Doesn't have to be a running T. Cost wise, I'm in Canada, so the pipe itself is $3.35 per foot. Cap $5.16. T is $11.40. So in Canadian dollars, each one of these you build is going to come to about $37. If you're in the US, that's probably closer to 27 or 28. This was all from Home Depot, which they're pretty expensive. Maybe you can find it cheaper somewhere else, but it's hard to find the quantities you need. So stick around to the end of the video. We'll go over all the procedures and we'll see how it works out. Okay, they're just calling it 4-inch PVC sewer pipe. It's light wall. It's a drainage pipe. You don't need that thick stuff. It's really expensive. I think they use it for furnaces and whatnot. This is a 10-foot long piece, so I'm going to measure out every 2 feet and cut. That way I'll end up with 5 pieces out of one pipe. Okay, I'm just using a regular hacksaw with a bimetal blade. If you do it this way, it's not going to come out perfect. It may come out a little crooked. So if that bothers you and you're a perfectionist, figure out another way to do it. Maybe a chop saw. I don't think I really care, and the gophers for sure aren't going to care. So we'll just go ahead and cut this. Okay, after you cut it, there's going to be, kind of stuff hanging off like this. So I'm just using a file just to knock it off. Because when we want to put the cement on, the ABS cement in the T, we want to make sure it slides in nice. Okay, I got enough pipes cut now to make 13 of these gopher bait stations. So we're going to go ahead and glue those together. We're going to be using this PVC cement. We'll get into that. Okay, you're going to want to make sure your end of your pipe is clean. Inside your T is clean. Make sure you got an even coating all the way around. And then go ahead and slide it together. So you're going to repeat that on the top one and the other side one. Do not glue the cap on top because we're going to use that to fill later. Okay, so we got our 13 bait stations made. Like I said before, you want to leave the top, don't glue it on because you're going to need to fill it here. So now we're going to have a way of holding it upright in the field, so we're going to get onto that. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be using to hold the bait station up. The ground here is still froze, so I'm going to need something hard to be able to drive it in the ground. I'll probably bevel the end a bit. This is just 1/2-inch rod I had laying around. I'm making it 2 feet long. You could also use a survey stake if you have, but there's no way I'm going to pound that in right now. So anyway, we're going to make 12 more of these. Okay, so we're out at the field now. This is what I'm dealing with. I got a 1/2 mile stretch of the neighbor's property that is old pasture, and it's just riddled with gophers. Anyway, gophers move into my side of the cultivated. I had barley here last year. Gophers ate about 100 feet in or more, and then in the fall when it grew back, it was green, nothing but wild oats. So as much as I don't want to try and deal with the neighbor's problem, it's my problem, and we're going to go ahead and install this bait station. Ground is froze. I ended up putting a sharp point on it. It's still hard to get in straight. Okay, I'm just taking a piece of mechanics wire. I'm just going to tie it around. That's pretty solid. Wouldn't stand up to a cow. If you got a pasture, you'll have to figure something else out. So I'm using a product called oat bait. I'll leave a link in the description. I'm going to start with 3 scoops just because I want to see what the uptake is like. The gophers aren't up yet, but they should be up any time. It's about the middle of March. I won't know till the middle of June if this is going to do anything. There you have it. It's deployed. Okay, so I ended up deploying 5 along that half-mile stretch. I'm learning. This is an experiment. I don't know how it's going to go. The main reason that I'm doing this is to try and get the males when they come up first. When I talked to the people at the county, they said that's the real way to get these gophers, is to get them early. There's one sitting on a hole there. I'll digitally zoom that. So hopefully he comes over and has the bite to eat and goes away, because it's costing me thousands of dollars here. But the big thing I want to stress is that you talk to your county if you're going to do this. I talked to my county pest control, not pest control, I don't know, animal people, and they said bait station is okay with this oat bait, but you can't use it with strychnine. Strychnine's illegal in Canada anyway, thanks to our illustrious leader. But anyway, it's going to be months before I know if this is a successful experiment, so I'm going to end the video here. If it is, I might come back and do a follow-up video, so maybe subscribe to the channel if you're interested. If it's a failure, I might come back and let you know it was a failure too. But anyway, I want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk to you later.